Hello, beautiful soul. How are you? Please let me know if you can hear me. Please pop by and say, hey. I'd love to know how you're doing this new year. We're already just about halfway finished or halfway through the first month. And it's interesting how quickly time is moving by. It doesn't seem to have speeded up or keep continuing to speed up, but it's not slowing down, and it is not really just staying at a steady pace either. So how do you work with that? One step at a time, one breath at a time, one thought, one feeling, taking a salt bath. So today is about blending light and shadow. We all have memories, experiences, things we've done or didn't do that we want to forget about. It's like this part of us is tucked away in the back, in the corner, in the dark, hoping that nobody ever finds out because either shame or guilt or just don't want anyone to see that there's a different side, or there used to be. And yet that's part of how we got here, meaning where you are now. So if you try to deny or pretend that other part of you doesn't exist, you're actually denying you. You're denying part of yourself. And that creates like that's a good word, a chasm, like a canyon or a deep valley, this break within you, because it's like, I don't want to remember that. I don't want anybody to know that. Oh my God, I did that when I was 20 something or in my teens or whenever. You're not that same person. The past, positive or negative, does not define you unless you choose it to. So how do you blend the light and the shadow? You turn around to face it. Now, this is kind of a little on the woo-woo side, on the other end of what would be considered practical or grounded, not your head in the clouds. And yet, if you just imagine those parts of you, just take one experience, one memory, one something. And if you close your eyes, it may be easier. Or imagine, that's a good idea, guys. So have two chairs. You're sitting in one, and two chairs facing you, and nothing in between. You can put a bowl of salt with water in it to help catch the junk, the negative energy that you're going to be releasing. Hopefully that's the whole point of this. So you have two chairs, one facing, they're both facing each other. Your physical body is one, and that part, that piece, that memory, the way you used to be, or one part of you, one facet, that's a better word, facet, is in the other chair. So you can close your eyes or keep your eyes open and talk to that facet of you, that piece of you, and welcome you into yourself. Say what you need to say, like, I really wish we hadn't, or I really wish we did, or I would have liked to have handled elemental P better. So you're having it's kind of like a one-way conversation in a sense, but you're talking to you. And if you prefer, you can do it in a letter that you would burn and then dispose of the ashes later. But you're talking to, or you're writing to, that piece of you that you want to heal, release, and let go. Let go in the sense that it's no longer like an extra hand carry bag or an extra boulder or an extra chain or whatever that you're dragging along with you, because I want to forget it, but it's really a part of you. So how do you forget something? Because the more you try to forget, the more it's going to be in your face. So blending light and shadow. As you face you, just imagine embracing, putting your arms around you and bringing you into your heart center. When you do that, you're going to be healing something so incredibly powerfully, so loving, compassionately, and forgive you for whatever mistakes you feel you made along the way. You did the best you could at the time, and if you didn't, oh well. And it's not get over it, just move through it, move with it. And if you're no longer fighting you, if you're no longer resisting what once was, guess what? You've just cleared out energy and your pathway to receiving, to allowing. It's like the gates swing open for your good. The gates now swing open for my good. How amazing is that? That is all-encompassing. It's general enough and it's specific enough because whatever your good is, relationships, opportunities, promotion, finances, connection, it's all your good. So whatever it is you are working on and releasing the outcome for or about, the gates now swing open for my good. Wow, that's nice. That's one of my affirmations. The gates now swing open for my good. Now, it's not an original. I did get it from Florence Scovel Shinn, one of her books. And it's powerful because it's not so vague that it's like, yeah, it has no energy resonance for you. It has nothing to really help you want to pull something in by just stepping back and allowing it. And yet it's specific enough so that the conscious mind doesn't latch on to the opposite of your good, which is other stuff that you don't want, right? I think that's pretty cool. So every time you release a negative thought, emotion, memory, or experience, you take another step forward and into and towards the light and truly being free to live the life you choose to live. Now, here's one of my favorite affirmations. Now, this one is a Terry Marie, the Angel Lady original. I am free and clear to live my life the way I choose to live it. Now, it didn't start off that way. It started off with desire, and I chose different, and I kept repeating it until it kind of settled and it worked itself out. And that was kind of an intuitive nudge or a guidance way to do that. That's how I do things. I'll say things until, and not forcing it, but I'll just say it the way it comes first. And then there will be some little tweaks or course corrections along the way until we get to the final, which is like, yeah, that's it. That's it. I am free and clear to live my life the way I choose to live it. That is all encompassing. It is specific enough to bring in, to allow your channels of receiving, your doors, your gates, your whatevers to be open without being so specific that the conscious mind, ego chitter chatter, can focus on the opposite of it. That is one way of blending light and shadow. Sorry, I forgot all about the angel. And this is coming from this angel, and his name is Meher. Let me type that in the comments for you. M-E-H-E-M-E-H-E-R. Angel Meher, who is the angel of reconciliation. Put that in there too. Angel of reconciliation. Let's hope I spelled it right. I did not. Just a sec. Reconciliation. Reconciliation, blending light and shadow, blending positive and negative so that it equalizes and balances and neutralizes the highs and the lows, not so that it's medium and kind of boring, so that you don't get off too far on the opposite of what it is you want, what it is already yours in your spiritual escrow account. angel met her. Let me check my notes. 1 second, beautiful soul. Okay, the angel wants me to share his colors with you. They're soft golden robes, holding a lantern high above her head. So this is a female, sorry. It's coming in as a little bit powerful and strong at the moment, so that made me feel that it was masculine in that moment. So see? Anyway, a lantern above her head, light radiating outward, penetrating all layers and levels of time and space. All right then. This is another episode from Wisdom of the Angels. Live the life you're destined to live. And remember, just because there's a destiny, an agreement, or a contract, you still get to choose how, or to not do it at all. Until next time, I'd love to hear from you. Please like, heart, and share this video, and we'll be back again soon. Bye-bye for now.